I realize this video is a little late to the party, but I've been dealing with some issues on and off. Hence, I'll have to do my videos over Black for the time being. Now with that out of the way, ads suck! I originally wanted to have this video focus on Linkara and his little PSA on the evils of Adblock, but since looking at similar videos and responses to them, that priority on my to-do list has changed. So this video will no longer focus on just Linkara, but rather the whole Adblock issue itself. Since I'm already here, I'll begin with you, Linkara. I will concede a couple of things, like the fact that production for the videos on the scale that you make them take a lot of work even before the camera is even turned on. Unlike everyone else, I won't knock you for making a living off a top to fourth wall and all the other things that you do. What I take issue with is when you try to go make this entire issue all about you, or when you try to put your problems on your fans.
Or unless the viewer is being a jerk and has an ad block enabled, robbing us of revenue from the advertisements. Either way, I think I'm going to stop trying to give accurate timestamps.
Linkara, whether you're losing money because of a few people using Adblock, or because you, or rather anyone on thatguywiththeglasses.com that isn't Nostalgia Critic are losing popularity, the point is that it's your problem to deal with, not ours. At the end of the day, it's your fault that you decide to stake your income on something as unstable as internet fame, and it's your fault that you don't seem to have some sort of backup plan in case that shit goes south. And your plight sounds even less compelling when you go from bitching at your audience for using Adblock to making a commercial for the shit that you're trying to peddle in the same video. Linkara, the fact that you even have a fan base, the fact that people take time out of their day to watch your videos, leave comments, make fan art of you, write you emails, fan letters, and all the other things that they do to show that they acknowledge and appreciate your work should be evident that they respect and care about you, not putting money in your pocket. Linkara, if you haven't sold out, you're damn well on your way to doing so. And the video is telling us that you're losing perspective on the bigger picture. You need to lose yourself and find yourself again. And now we get to you, Hank and Brandon. I ask you this. Remember when the ads on YouTube were just some little box off to the side where we could look at it if we were interested, or ignore it if we weren't? Remember when we could watch it on YouTube, or Blip TV, or just about any other video hosting site without being bothered by the ads? I do, and it was fucking wonderful. There's a reason we use Adblock, Hank, and it's not to be an asshole or to take advantage of the system. It's to avoid having to deal with bullshit that we, 1, didn't have to deal with in the past, and 2, shouldn't be forced to deal with now. And that's having to sit through some stupid ad before the video starts, being interrupted by an ad in the middle of the video, and or having to sit through another ad at the end of the video, being bombarded by ads and banners that actively block or obstruct what we're trying to do or look at. Now, I'll concede that most people on YouTube are being polite about this by giving people the option to skip the ad after a couple of seconds. But that's not everyone. Other sites that include Blip TV and The Escapist don't give people an option at all. It's like you're minding your own business at home when Jehovah's Witness comes knocking at your door to bug you. Now, normally we can tell these people to fuck off if we even bother to open the door and talk to them at the first place. Now, imagine if there was some law that said that Jehovah's Witnesses are allowed to bug people, let's say, 3 times a day. And people have to stop everything they're doing and listen to them for a minimum of 10 minutes. That's the same issue here. And no, Brandon, using Adblocker on video hosting sites is not piracy. The shit that you're putting on YouTube is by its very nature free. Now, if you were selling tickets or otherwise charging a fee to look at your video and somebody went and illegally downloaded the video without paying for it, that would be piracy. You need to know your shit, man. Now, I will concede that ads help pay for shit, and if it weren't for ad revenue, a good number of sites we enjoy wouldn't be able to sustain their existence. However, you need to stop treating advertisers that actively try to make life on the internet difficult for us like they're some sort of necessary evil, and stop trying to guilt everyone that's had enough with their bullshit into putting up with it. If people want to use Adblock, then that's their fucking business, not yours. You make and post videos on these sites to share something with the rest of the world. Whatever money you make off those videos is supposed to be some added incentive, icing on the cake at best. I won't knock people for making an extra buck on YouTube, but you need to be able to take or leave that shit. Money should never be the reason you get into something creative or meant for fun. And you guys need to shut the fuck up. But then there's you, the audience. What do you think? I'd love to hear from you. Peace.